things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes. The Buffaloes will put total under to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas Tech's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking him 5 times. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 3rd down play from the gun. A strike downfield. There he goes down the right side. At the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Colorado's offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, dude. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's second and 11. To the air. It's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gonna run it. It's Joyner. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the...
Oh, he's got some space. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Red Raiders line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Hammond. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Miller. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field.
There he goes. Touchdown, Bucks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give is to Williams. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the Red Raiders are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to throw, it's Hammond. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And here comes the punt team. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Makes the catch near the 50. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Bring in the heat. Unleashes one. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. safe completion on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down, and we're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on third down. I like when you slip them in there to try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Under fire. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus? And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the score.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield. Connection to the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Get set, get set.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Got a little space. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Good right right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A busy day in the MAC, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. With the catch, it's Miller. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Salter. On the move, he fires. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll pull it down. Another incompletion on third down.
Really good third down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting them in third and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a fourth down, and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this team.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he drops it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll toss it to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, give on the inside. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smalls. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Douglas. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was. He knew, man, if I just get this to him accurately, something really good is going to happen. That's exactly what transpired. Nice throw, nice catch, nice play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
The corners are walked up tight. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Hudson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Holds and fires complete to the right. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Dropping back, it's Salter. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Direct snap. He's in open space downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Fires left. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Buffalo was able to cap off a close one inside UB Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Eakin. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And
breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7th.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! And the stomping has commenced. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Heaves it deep. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Rushes on him. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. To the air, it's Salter. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes 7-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Red Raiders need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the fill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Wants to throw. It's Salter. Grab near the marker. It's Hayden. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the run, it's Hayden. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.